what the man says?
Huh?
What the name of the attack is called?
No, I'm still looking for it. It's like, what the hell?
Fuck, I can't find it, dude. But look, guys. Let me put this straight to you. Nobody can tell me that the Night King was in full SETO KAIBA effect, riding atop the dragon. Wherever you stand on him on the destruction of this wall right now, which I thought it was fucking incredible. I knew that's how it was gonna go down once we saw the scene. The blue fire is kind of weird. You know, I was almost expecting ice, but the blue fire.
Yeah, but I guess it's technically still ice since it's blue. I don't know, but it burned down the fucking wall, so yeah, it's fire.
Yeah, I mean,
first stream of destruction.
Oh, something burst stream. Yo, whatever the shit is called that blue eyes white dragons attack is. That's what that shit was.
Yeah, a burst stream of destruction.
Yeah, that shit's crazy. That shit's crazy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but we were just talking about this. So Tormund's good, right? Everyone's good. It was just a bunch of fodder.
Yeah,
that's how I'm gonna.
A bunch of fodder. You know, Tormund got out of there. Tormund was like, "Let's go, get out of here. There's a dragon. Run." Now, if he makes it out of this, I don't know.
That's what it was, dude. Thank you, Mister. It's white lightning, dude. It's white lightning attack.
White lightning attack.
Yeah,
oh, there it is.
That's what it is. Burst stream of destruction, I think, is one of the other evolutions.
Yeah, that's probably like
Shining Dragon, Ultimate Dragon. But anyway, this is not about Yu-Gi-Oh! But let's just that scene, man. I don't know. It was crazy. It was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, it was. It was bananas. It's one of those things. It's kind of like I expected it because we know that the Night King has this dragon and the wall is made of ice. So it was only natural that when they got to the wall, that was going to happen. But the actual seed of destruction of this man on one dragon just destroying that wall. Oh, my God.
Those camera angles, too, man. It looked so powerful.
It did. It's like, it's now that it's undead, it's like it's even more powerful. It's got to be some magic behind it now.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, let me get this man in here. King Recon, my boy, get in here. I want to hear your thoughts too. Get in here.
Man.
No, it was fucking crazy, dude. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah, it was bananas.
And that's not even the thing that has me tripping the most. The last scene is dope. I don't have any problems with it. Great place to end. To have to wait.
Yes, because you know, I was kind of worried. I was like, you know what? This is turning out to be too nice of a finale. It's like we can't get two good endings in a row.
Right? It went so smoothly. Like nobody died that didn't deserve to die.
Right. You know, we'll get to that.
Aside from the fire, there are moments where I was kind of scared though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was definitely scared for Jaime.
Yeah, that I would have been pissed though, man. If any one of those scenes, if Jaime had gone out there, if she had killed Tyrion like that, I don't know if I could have kept watching the episode.
I know I would have raged. I straight up would have raged almost. Just can't imagine it. Well, I guess it proves that Cersei has maybe 5% of a heart. Because she could have took out Tyrion and she didn't. And she could have took out.
Might be the hormones, man. Might be the hormones. Maybe she's.
Yeah. It's that kid. That's the only thing.
A little bit in her feelings right now with that pregnancy.
It has to be.
That shit was shocking as fuck too. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, because it's kind of like even with her, we knew what was going to happen. I mean, I was 100% convinced that she was going to be like, yeah, that's nice. There's this undead thing. Now go the fuck out there and kill it. Then I'm going to kill you all when it's over. So I had a feeling she was going to pull something like that.
I mean, it worked. Like the thing about it is I like the fact that she plotted with Euron like that. It was kind of, I hate Cersei. I think the whole thing is scummy, but the fact that it was all like a ruse and the man, because I believed him. I was like, yo, he's just going back. He's not fucking with that shit. I was like, yo, I respect you, Euron. I respect you, but nah, they got this plan. It's interesting. It's really, really interesting.
Just the scheming, man. This is what this series is known for. Just the big plays, the chess pieces always moving.
Yeah, but the biggest schemer was coming to us, so it's all good, man. It's all good. Yeah. I gotta real quick, before we talk about anything, is I do, and JoJo has to do this too. As a matter of fact, wait. Did JoJo What did JoJo bet last week? He bet something. I don't remember what.
Oh, what did he bet?
He bet something.
Didn't he bet that someone was going to die?
Yeah, he did bet that someone was going to die, but it wasn't anyone he predicted.
Yeah.
Anyway, we both said we would issue public apologies to Sansa.
Yes.
I have to. Because I really just thought she was so stupid that it wasn't possible. Because I remember last week we were talking about what if they're both working together to play Littlefinger, right? And I was like, it can't be because she's such a fucking idiot, dude.
She's so stupid. You know exactly. Right? It's like she had me going.
And she admits it herself. I got all my respect back for Sansa in that one moment where she was just like, I'm a slow learner, but I do learn. Because I was like, how are you letting this man manipulate you again? You know what I'm saying? Again.
He was pulling the strings too. He was trying. And he just had the most smug look on his face in that courtroom.
What a slippery bastard, dude. I'm so like the way he went out was like one of the most satisfying. I mean like top 5, but like the most satisfying as far as the series, man.
But done by the night Arya, no less.
Slit his throat by Arya with everyone watching. Sansa had that crazy speech. He couldn't speak anymore, dude. That silver tongue that got him out of every single fucking situation. Done.
Right. The only thing that could have been better than that is if she would have cut out his tongue.
Oh, that'd have been crazy.
That would have been
crazy. Need to say fuck Littlefinger. He doesn't get an RIP. I don't give a shit. He's dead.
Snake, get out of here.
You saw his face when like Bran was saying all that shit. He's so confused, dude. He's like, what the fuck?
He's like, wait a minute. No, you didn't see. He thought he had him for a second too. He's like, you didn't see anything. You can't prove this. You don't know. And then the knife comes back and everything comes into full swing. That this man has been manipulating most of the inner turmoil from the very beginning. The majority of
conflict in this series stems from Littlefinger. Like,
exactly.
It's just a fact. It's crazy. He's a snake. I like the snake.
Nice. The snake.
Oh, that's dope. That's what it is, though. I'm so happy. And like, I genuinely believe for a moment that Sansa was being an idiot and that she was going to challenge her. You know what I'm saying? I genuinely believed it. So I was like, yo, this is everything that happened in this finale. It was just such a fun finale in a way where like, normally when we leave, like last 2 seasons of Game of Thrones, when the finales happen, you're shocked, but you're also either like appalled or just like what mind blown type shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's to that extent here. Like I'm shocked at some shit, but like I feel good about it.
I mean, it was just all a setup. I mean, and again, we got the happy ending last season, you know, with the Battle of the Bastards ending and Jon and everything. And this season, I mean, of course, we got the Wall coming down and the Night King coming. But the type of things that we got building up to it, from Jon and Daenerys to the satisfying death of Littlefinger.
Exactly.
It was
a lot of good moments, but we didn't go through no Clegane Bull. No, but we got the dialogue.
No, we didn't. We know what's coming.
Yeah, it'll happen soon enough. Right,
I don't got a lot of screen time this episode, kinda.
What? No way. Season 8 will be till 2019.
Yeah, well, they start filming in October.
Okay.
So
watch them drop it on fall 2018. Watch them drop it fall.
Yeah, because honestly, like this season was late. You know, we usually get Thrones in April.
It's spring, yeah. It's normally spring. It was summer this year. Maybe they can drop it in fall next year.
And it's only 6 episodes. 6 or 7 episodes. It can definitely come out. Yeah, it can come out in 2018.
I don't want to wait till like winter 2019, dude. That's asking a lot of me right now.
It is. The way that this ended, I cannot wait that long.
They have to air Westworld first. True. I heard that True Detective season 3 is lit too. So
right.
Maybe that'll conflict. But I don't give a fuck. I just want to see more Game of Thrones.
I need it. I need it. Hit the Saved by the Bell. I need it.
Yo. Okay, wait. Let's start like going through some scenes real quick. So first of all, I know we have to talk about the Aegon shit because that's to me that's the most shocking part of the episode. Period.
Right.
I want to know like what I need to see an interview with George himself and what he thinks about how they tied the character in. I know like what the cast is, like what they were thinking, and I want my boy Koo back so he can tell me what he thinks about it.
Exactly. But, who are you, man?
I miss my boy. But anyway, we'll talk about that in a second. I want to talk about one of my favorite season episodes, which was the Tyrion and Bronn reunion. That shit.
That was great. It was. That even, you know, getting Podrick up in there, getting the three back together, that was really nice.
And his words to Podrick too. Yeah, I didn't even think of it. Yeah, it was just a nice reunion, dude. It was it was well deserved. We were all expecting it, and we actually got it.
It's like, I miss you. You're like, yeah, I miss you too.
Oh, I already know about the real Aegon. I already know about the real Aegon. That's why it's the most surprising part of it. Aside from like the way they took the R+L shit and shifted it. That's also surprising to me. Because that means Ned had that scope the whole time, which I never really thought of. This whole time, like, I was raped, and that's the bastard child. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's crazy because he's Targaryen, but like I realized it was this like real union that Robert was actually intruding upon. It's crazy. It's
right, and crazy. So Ned knew this the entire time. The thing that I'm kind of worried, or not worried, but do you think Tyrion knows?
I don't,
because the way he was looking at the end.
Also, I mean, of course. I mean, what do you make of that scene?
I mean,
what do you make of that scene?
I think
I was curious too.
I think kind of what Cersei was saying is swirling in his head a little bit. Mm-hmm. You know, like maybe this guy is trying to just combine with her, but at the same time, he's probably looking like this son of a bitch.
Dude, I for a second I thought it was Jorah, yo, because like during the whole Jorah, I thought Jorah's getting NTR like straight up in his face again. Because during the whole scene where he's like, it's safer if you fly, you know, and then Jon was like, no, you're riding with me on this boat, and she's like, yeah, I'm riding with him on this boat. I was like, damn, Jorah, I saw what you tried to do there. So I thought he was lurking. No, it's Tyrion.
Right, I see in the chat said, how would Tyrion know? Tyrion's a smart man. Tyrion has Varys by his side.
I don't think he would know for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he would know for sure, but I'm saying he has the connections. If it was a point to him to have to know, he probably would have.
He might have some sort of inkling, but yeah, I could see that too. I could see him being somewhat jealous of it. I could see him thinking on the one hand it's a good thing and it's a boon ultimately because he's trying to plan for this future dynasty, dude. That's really what he's doing. And it could cause problems just as much as it could be a boon for them. So I think he's just thinking through the possibilities of that was the significance of that scene. But I know he could be jealous too.
He could be. I mean, we need to see some. We need to see some slyness out of Tyrion. I mean, he's been too tried and true, and no one's completely tried and true in this series. I mean, that jealousy monster might be getting to a little bit.
Don't step on my boy Jon Snow.
Oh yeah, I mean Jon Snow.
Aegon's honor, man. That man had the opportunity to finesse the whole deal, and what did he do? He said, "I can't.
I bowed to one queen already. He has stayed faithful. This man is living vicariously as Ned Stark right now.
He's a good man. He's a good man, dude. Oh my goodness. But yeah,
but I don't know. I just see it as it's probably something he's not gonna stay like jealous or anything, but I can see them doing that with Tyrion, with them just kind of making him a little bit resentful at first.
I don't want to cloud his judgment though. I hope it's just like he saw, like he just know, like you know how they do that in Game of Thrones sometimes, where it's never necessarily like any one thing. It's just like he's aware that they slept together.
Right. You probably just give him some shit about it, like when you see him the next day, like so.
Exactly, but the scene was kind of weird to me because look, we're getting Jon Snow and Dany fucking, which look, you know what I'm saying, like that was cool to me. I was like, yo,
right,
Dany once again. We didn't get any tits, of course, but you know, naked Dany's back. Jon was getting it in, you know. That's right. The second woman he's ever touched, and it's a goddess. I don't know.
And like this guy got a good track record right now, but.
It was a good, like I love that part of the scene, but then what really was getting me was what Bran was saying. It was so creepy that he was narrating over it, probably watching them fuck each other while he's talking about it. I don't know. So, you know, it'd be crazy if it was, you know, like in Dragon Ball Z where you put your hand on King Kai's shoulder and you can communicate and shit.
Right.
It'd be crazy. He's like, Sam, you gotta see this.
Sam, check this shit out. You won't believe this. Like Sam, he's begging his auntie.
He said it was so much like it was so dire. It's like, yo, we have to tell him. And granted, it's because like yes, the way they position this now, he's the legitimate true heir to the throne. Right. But it was more like, yo, it's too late. We should have told him before he got it.
Like, oh, can't take that back now. I hope it doesn't go where, because he was like, well, how do you know you can't have kids?
Yeah, that was a good point too. That was a good point. I was like, yo, you never tested this. Although, no, maybe she did. Maybe she did just fuck Dario a bunch. This is a PG-13 shoot, but maybe she just fucked Dario a bunch. Without
maybe so Dario didn't get one past the goalie. You think?
Yeah, maybe. Dario's like a pretty potent individual to me, so I don't know.
Yeah, so that was crazy though.
But that's what's crazy. So for you want to take this, or should I take this? Because you read the books, right? Or no?
Yeah, okay. I've read it.
So you like are more familiar than me. I just know about Aegon, right? For those of you that don't know, Scott's gonna explain who Aegon actually is.
Well, I'm a little bit cloudy on it. I would have to go back to it myself. I mean,
okay. Well, from my understanding of it, Aegon was like this lost Targaryen that's been training Essos all this time to come back and retake the throne.
Yeah, that's all I remember. He was just like the person of lore in the story. It's like he's the person that can change everything.
If anybody in the chat knows like the true origins, just share the information, because I don't know like what exactly his lineage is.
Exactly. I read the books long ago, so I don't even remember anymore.
but I like what they did there. I like how they tied that bit in. I want to know what Martin thinks about it, but it's cool. I like it.
Right, and I'm pretty sure they had Martin's blessing on this, because this dude still got 2 books to write, so the books are gonna have a different ending.
Yeah, for sure. No, the books are for sure having a real different ending now at this point. But.
Yeah, he doesn't want to lose that value like that.
Exactly.
But this is big. This makes Jon Snow, the character who started off this series as the bastard, kind of like the person you wasn't supposed to care about. He's a bastard, the most important person in Game of Thrones. He is the true heir to the throne.
Exactly.
My boy.
It's real, dude. I like it a lot. I
love it.
What haven't we talked to? Oh, young. It's too early to call him Theon yet. You know what I'm saying? It's still
he's still fucking Reek right now.
He's still Reek to me, but he's changing. He's making some positive strides right now.
Yeah, until the tides are turned again. I mean, you tuck tail on your sister. You got Rob killed. Him having no nuts and that stuff actually worked out for him for once, but still. He's still Reek to me.
Okay, the chat's not conclusive here, man. I don't really know. See, I haven't read these books. This is a known fact. I just hear all these different things from you guys and what people that have read the books tell me, and I kind of conflate it into my own knowledge. So I don't pay any mind to what I say. That's just my understanding of it. Somebody please enlighten me.
Yeah, it's one of those things I don't think anybody really knows.
Okay.
He named all his son Aegon?
The Aegon was alive in the books is Blackheart, I think. But Aegon, see, that's the thing. I know Aegon the Conqueror, but I thought there was like a concurrent Aegon right now.
Me too.
In the books, like in the book universe. I know about Aegon the Conqueror. That's some other shit. But even if he's named after,
I'm gonna read up on that now because I need to know.
I gotta know too. I'll probably look into it myself if I have some time. But young Reek, man. Let's talk about Reek for a second.
Reek. Fucking Reek. I mean, that was a nice scene. It was as nice a scene as you could be if you're trying to redeem this character.
Dude, think about it.
I wouldn't have did it.
Ramsay made him stronger, dude. The Phantom Cock is a powerful weapon, dude. It's a powerful weapon. If it weren't for that, he would have lost.
Yes, I agree. And this the redeeming factor. I mean, what about this guy he was fighting though? This guy was winded from just throwing punches. I mean,
did he looked on it? It reminded me of the fight last night. He looked a little uneasy after a while. He's like, "I'll kill you," and then he kind of like, I don't know. He didn't look well.
I wouldn't trust that man leading my army if he can't throw a couple of punches without being gassed. But
yeah, for real though.
That's besides the point. I mean, he needs the redemption as a character. He really does. And we thought we were getting that before, and he jumped off the boat. So
see, that's what I'm saying. Here's the thing. I was all on board to start going back and forgiving my personal gripes with Theon and be like, yo, you're Theon again. Eve Sansa last season, you know, everything came together, and then he jumped off that boat, and I was like, no, it's forever Reek. And now he's doing the same shit, but I think he's fully resolved himself this time. So I need to see him. I can't call him Theon until he saves Yara and follows through. He has to kill Euron and follow through. Otherwise, it's I can't do it. You know, can't do it.
Oh no, we saw Aeon as a beast though. I don't think he can do that without some cunning.
Okay, this seems like the most legit. Rhaegar had a son with Ella in the books. He was thought to have been killed by the Mountain, but was secretly taken away to Essos in the book. That's what I heard.
Okay.
Taken to Daniel Green in the books. Okay, that's more in line with what I had heard. So
yeah, that's what I remember too. But after that, it's like I don't, because they kind of gloss over it. They don't go into detail about it. It's supposed to be just like hearsay.
Exactly.
So, yeah, but yeah, fucking Reek.
And there's not much to say. I mean, he didn't even like really put. If the guy didn't get winded, and if he had his balls still, he would
be done.
He would be done. So I need a little bit more from him before I can forgive him.
Yeah, he got a long way to go before I forgive him. I know that. But I don't know. It's like it was just a lot of big moments in this episode. Like even with Jamie, realizing.
Yeah, finally, it took him a whole season. It's like this is the same shit that I said last season when he came back and he saw her on the throne. I was like, okay, Jamie's not going to be having this. And what did Jamie do? He fell right back in line. So at least now he came through with it. I'm not going to lie. I was a little scared. I was a little scared that Cersei had lost the God.
I really thought she was going to pull the trigger. But
I thought about it this way. I was like, you spared Tyrion, but you're going to kill Jamie? It doesn't make any sense.
That makes no sense at all.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
but I'm glad he finally realized that she's insane. And if they don't go and stop these goons, no one's going to live. So I can see it from.
Yeah. Okay. No. Continue. I see.
Oh, because I can see it from Cersei's standpoint. You know, like, I got the Golden Company coming, and they got elephants and all this and that. But that's not going to matter.
Exactly.
When the dead come, we saw that ending. Imagine what they're going to do to a city. And Jamie's like, I've seen the dragons. I've seen the Rock fight.
Here's what's crazy to me, right? She saw all this, and you have to some degree, as much as I despise Cersei, you have to some degree respect the strategy there, like just the quickness of her assessment of the situation, to where she already came to this conclusion and then had it go through, even after seeing the dead men like face to face. She went through with it. So
and the biggest thing, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, that was it.
I'm saying the biggest thing I can take out of that is how the conversation that wrapped around this, where everybody was telling Jon Snow, you should have lied. Like, you should have lied and said you would bend the knee, even though he's a good man. Cersei did the opposite. She lied and said, okay, we'll do this alliance. And the whole time she had no intentions of doing it.
See, that didn't get me though. That's the thing. That was out of everything that like I legit got shocked and surprised by in this episode, because the Sansa and Arya plan got me. But that I was like, I knew this bitch was gonna, like, I was just like,
I knew she wasn't gonna go through with it. I thought she would just be more blatant. I thought she would just straight up be like, okay, good, they're off there to go kill him.
I was legit scared for Tyrion in this episode, but I was like, no, they can't kill Tyrion. They can't kill him here. It's not like this.
People were rage.
I probably would not be able to talk about this episode or watch a good bit of the next season.
I would have raged
like
quit, probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I might have raged quit, but it didn't happen. I like the dialogue between them a lot, because it was just like, I think the biggest thing that a lot of people gloss over this series is how well acted it really is, dude. Like, it's
I mean,
really powerful.
It is a very well acted series, and that's one of the big draw-ins about it, is more than just this fantasy story of swords and sorcery. It actually, just with all the setup and everything that they have to have, you have to have a certain caliber to sell these lines and make you convinced.
Exactly.
And just that scene between Cersei and Tyrion was golden, because all of the hate, this man was walking into a room knowing that this lady was going to kill him.
That's the thing, though. He doesn't. He hates the shit out of her too, man. It was just like for Tyrion, that was like a powerful move because he had to set that shit aside and try and salvage the situation. You know,
right? Because what happened with Jon right now? Jon's like, okay, he's not bending the knee, so the alliance is off. I have to do something, or we're all fucked.
Exactly.
So he has some big shoes to fill in that one.
Cersei's words literally mean nothing. Jaime has no army. Jaime's on some lone magic. He made a vow, and he's not breaking any more oaths, man. That's his
right. That's his development right there.
Yeah, so he's heading out there to help in this battle. That's what he's doing. He has nobody because Cersei commands that army realistically at this point. She said that was treason, so it's treason.
Right. I mean, it was just so many good things. They gave us a lot of good things that we wanted to see. Like we got the interaction with the Hound and Brienne. She's like, "Oh yeah, Arya's still alive."
Oh, that was good. I forgot about that. That was really good.
Because he haven't seen her since she went on the Assassin's Creed quest. So
yeah.
Before that, so he was like, "Oh, cool, she's still alive. Thank you."
That Hound bringing the dead man up to the
it went straight for her.
The whole sequence, I was like, "Yo, this is the demonstration." But
oh no, that scientist fucker, I forgot his name. He looked pretty intrigued by this thing too. He was like,
oh shit, that's what I was thinking about too. Fuck, I forgot his name too.
Yeah,
right when I just lost it. Whatever. You all know who I'm talking about. Like you saw his face. He was real intrigued. He was like, "Look at this." He's like, "Clearly my experiments aren't enough."
Oh, you can't kill that either. That's better than what I did with the mountain.
Oh man, I thought he would have a hand in like trying to because I initially thought she'd be so skeptical that even if she saw that shit, she'd just be like, "No, fuck you," and he would have to like convince her that that's some real shit. But
that's what I thought too.
I mean, that's the only thing. As much as I hate her, as much as I think she's being fucking crazy, I have to respect the Cersei stance because she's just not budging on that shit. She's just like, "No, I have this plan. This is what we're gonna do. All I care about is me and mine. Fuck everybody else."
Right. But yeah, definitely play the game goes to Sansa because that took me for a loop because I thought she was going to be stupid. I have to apologize to Sansa Stark.
Qyburn, that's his name. Qyburn. Yeah, we all got to apologize.
Qyburn, okay. I apologize to Sansa Stark. You were an idiot for 7 seasons. But this play you just did.
But she learned.
This play you just did was great. And for that, I will give you a shot.
Yeah, I think she can fully redeem herself now. I don't hate her anymore at this point.
Right, it's the least. I don't hate her anymore.
Because what people have to understand, I love Sansa's actress. I hate the character of Sansa for like it just because she's so stupid. But she actually did something really, really. She made a nice play, like Scott said. So I gotta respect that shit. I feel like I can grow to like her now. She keeps that.
Yeah,
shit.
So she stays on this path. That will be great. And you see the sisterhood bonding between her and Arya at the end of the episode. Just stay on that path. You got your knight now.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Neither of them ever mentioned Cat. All let's talk about Ned. Nobody ever mentioned Cat.
Ever. It's like the world shared a disdain for her not liking Jon Snow. It's like,
it's fucked up.
Whatever mentions Cat at all. And that is something from the books that got cut out.
Oh yeah, Stoneheart. If I was gonna say if they were ever gonna bring it in, they should have brought it in last season.
Yeah,
they one of those seasons. They missed their window.
Now. Right.
And I was gonna say that if it was true, Bran would have seen it by now, but he didn't see the secret scene until just now, until Sam gave him the information talking about I see everything. So
yeah, okay.
I don't know. He has a little bit more work to go on his Professor X shit before he's
got going in Danger Room a little bit more. We need you to see further.
But yeah, so he could have missed it, but there's no way to bring Stoneheart into this that makes sense, especially since the Brotherhood is just so like we know them really well at this point, and there's no
It's no point at all to bring her at this point. They did a good job with completely omitting that because I felt it has more impact.
I think so too.
Impact to have her come back at all. Just to have her dead just gives people more reason to want to cheer for the Starks for them to get a win.
So yeah, I don't know what else is there. I still feel like you're on.
I feel like it was.
Dude, Euron is still like one of the best characters this season. I wish we knew him earlier. Just like when he interrupts everything and he's like, Theon, I have your sister.
It's like, dude.
Like, oh, this dude, oh, balls on that, man. It's
all
crazy.
up in Tyrion's face. And then, you know, with the whole thing where he sees the White Walker, he's like, you know what? Fuck that. Can they swim? No? Okay, I'm gone. I'm out of here. That was nice.
Yeah, that was great. But Aaron's line is kind of sad. I didn't feel too bad for Benjen last week, but after that speech, it was so stupid. That's why I didn't feel. I was like, just get. It
was so forced.
He could have rode him back instead of him passing out on the horse. You know what I'm saying? No.
Yeah, that was so forced.
It was unnecessary. They just said, it was either like they had no use to have Benjen be there anymore, which realistically they only bring him back as like this like plot armor, get out of jail free card that they need when people are in trouble. So
right, like, oh no, he's cornered. Here comes Benjen.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of fucked up. Sorry, it's kind of fucked up, but yeah, R.I.P. to Benjen, man. No R.I.P. Yeah. If I see any R.I.P. Littlefingers,
R.I.P. Fuck Littlefinger. He was smart. I'll give him that.
He was, man, but chaos is a ladder, and he fell off.
It all caught up to him. Every single lie caught up to him. He lost his neck for
it. He went out like a little bitch. Even Yagami
Light for his life.
Even Yagami Light. Even that shit wasn't as bitch made as what I just witnessed with Littlefinger, man. But I never liked it anyway. Yeah, I never liked
Sansa. I loved your mother. I love you.
Speak alone. If you could just speak alone. How many times you spoke alone with it? This motherfucker. So slippery.
Get out of here.
Yeah, fuck.
To the very end, just tried to slide his way out of it.
But yeah, man, I don't know. That finale. I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait till 2019 to watch this shit.
Man.
If it's 2019, it better be winter motherfucking season.
Right, January.
Yeah, winter's there. You know, it better be in the winter time. That's what they need to do.
That would be awesome marketing. Winter is here.
Exactly. That's all I can say. I mean, you saw the snow at King's Landing and shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. Jamie looking like, oh wow, it's snowing. Here come these goons.
On the right side of it. On the right side of it.
Right finally.
Now. I'm glad. Because if he stood by her with that bullshit, I wouldn't have been able to stomach that shit. It's all good. People that didn't get any dialogue in this episode. Missandei, Varys.
Right, nothing from Varys after all of this. That's surprising.
No dialogue. It's kind of sad, dude.
Grey Worm.
Grey Worm rarely ever speaks anyway.
Oh yeah. You know, I thought maybe him seeing his girl again, he probably would have.
Oh, they're gonna do many things soon enough. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I heard it's going to be spring 2019.
So did we verify which dragon it was that got killed?
I don't know if we verified, dude. I don't really know. I still want
all we know is it's not Drogon. That's all we know.
Yeah, I think it's Viserys, man.
It had to be.
All I know is that the Night King, aka Seto KAIBA, looked like a badass riding it, though.
He did. He did. Came in riding, and Danny's interest was pretty boss too. Her coming in on the dragon, showing up.
Oh, I mean, I'm so used to it at this point, though, that it doesn't have the same impact for me. Like Cersei looked a little shook, but
yeah, she was casually late though. You know, the dragon comes in. You know, Cersei was
was what was stupid though, because Cersei caught that shit. Because I thought it too. I was like, why did you bring both dragons? Like, what? Why? Just ride it on Drogon and leave. You didn't have to bring it, and you didn't have to bring the other one. Because now she knows. Right. She assumes the other one's dead.
All right. She's like, where's the other ones? So
yeah, that's fucked up. I don't know, Danny.
But definitely, the Night King gets play of the game.
Dude, for real. Like right behind that is the Arya and Sansa team. But the Night King is on some crazy shit. I'm telling you,
this guy's been making some moves this season.
The Night King might be king of games come 2019.
It's gonna be doing this guy. Oh man.
No, I realize he couldn't have crossed the wall. I get that, but he didn't have to stay there and fend them off. There was no reason. The horse could have outran them, and then he could have just gone back to his little nomadic life outside the wall after he took Jon back.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that Benjen had to rejoin everybody and become like a happy-go-lucky man. It's not possible. I'm just saying he didn't have to be like, just go and sacrifice himself.
Yeah, that was
forced. If he survives again, that's just absurd.
Right. Like, come on. They can always pull, well, he's already dead. Whatever.
It is what it is. I don't know. It ain't even long, so. But yeah, that finale's crazy. I definitely want to hear. Oh, it was even with. I still think that when you stack this season up to past seasons, it's still like as impactful event wise. It just like isn't as perfect simply because of the pacing. That's like its one flaw. And it feels a little too fast. That's it. Everything else was fucking awesome.
Right, like how did Riki get there so quick? You know, we're not gonna get on that.
Oh, I'm done. I'm done with the teleportation, man. I'm done with all that. You know, you want to be here, you can be wherever you want to be. It doesn't matter to me.
Right.
But, yeah, it was a great season. A lot of fun talking about it every week.
Oh,
glad Scott started joining us.
Me too. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure if you're still around 2019, if we're all still here, we gotta reunite on that shit, man.
Definitely.
I guarantee you there's gonna be more people getting into Game of Thrones even now at this
point. This season alone probably made so much waves.
Yeah.
That people are gonna get on it. I mean, I know I have a friend or two that just started watching it. They just started binging from episode 1.
Oh, true. Yeah, see, I caught up like 3 years ago, so
yeah, I've been watching it from the beginning because
I wasn't even out there at the beginning, so
yeah,
crazy. It's been a long ride for you, my boy. It's been
It has, man. I can't believe it's been this long because it came on. I was like, this is really cool show, and then one of my coworkers like, oh yeah, here's a book. Here's the first book. Read it. It's great. So,
where's Nymeria? I don't know.
In the forest still, and we haven't seen Ghost either.
So. Oh no! We didn't we get a shot of Nymeria with the pack?
Yeah, she's in the forest.
Yeah. No, we saw Nymeria. Making me forget about Integrity, or actually reminding me.
We haven't seen Ghost.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I firmly believe that Ghost is fine though, but I don't know.
Yeah, Ghost is good. I am wondering where Ghost is though.
He'll come back when he's most needed.
Right, he'll come back for that save.
Exactly, that Benjen effect. That's what I'm calling it. But yeah, anything else you wanna throw out there?
No, I think that was it.
Any predictions with how the final season starts to play out?
All I know is that it's gonna have a bittersweet ending, or it better have a bittersweet ending. I'm gonna be
nothing. Nobody's leaving this shit on some happy-go-lucky, let's all hold hands shit. Like
right. I think any. I mean, bittersweet and it will probably be bittersweet and somebody like weird to be the king, like Gendry or something. I think that's how it's.
Oh fuck that, dude. Yo, Gendry's cool. Don't get me wrong. I like Gendry. But I can't have that, dude. It needs to be I mean, see, that's the thing. Don't get it twisted. I think Jon could still die. I don't know about Dany dying. That just seems crazy.
But Jon can still get it because now he has a reason.
Yeah, but ideally, I would like to see the two of them ruling together. That's
the ideal ending.
But I'm not willing to just sacrifice like my favorite characters like Tyrion or Arya for that to be a reality. So those are my 2 cents. People are gonna die. People are dying in this battle for sure.
Oh yeah, some people are out of here. Brienne's probably gone. If you want to go on some predictions, I think Brienne's out of there.
Unfortunately, so I can see that.
Tormund probably is gonna be out of there. Yeah, he didn't die at the end of this episode. He's probably out of there.
Yo, it'd be so nice if he could smash before he goes out, you know?
Right.
He's loved her for a good while now, you know? He's rejecting his advances. It's not cool. No, but real talk, they might go out. I think anybody that had like heavy death flags this season, or that like nearly escaped death is probably gonna go out next season. It's just
And the Hound and the Mountain are going to kill each other.
Oh, yo, we're getting Clegane. Don't worry about that. That's just going down for sure. That's just going down. I don't know. Yeah, we definitely have to have that. It's going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be.
I bet the Night King wins. That would be awesome.
Dude, if that happens, see what I expect to is like even more insight than we already have about like the history with the first men, children of the Forest, and White Walkers. That's
right.
Those are like the last revelations I really want to get into, like specific White Walkers and like their origins and shit like that. That should be hype, but
yeah, I think we should get that.
I think we should get that too, but I don't know. As far as deaths and stuff, it's just not going to be pretty. I think Podrick's going to shine in this battle, though. I think Podrick's going to shine. I don't think he'll die. I think Podrick's going to shine in this battle and get some remembrance.
Right. He got been training for quite a while now, so
I think Podrick slays the Night King. No. Let's not get carried away. Podrick
the Night King Slayer.
Yeah, I don't know if I could get down with that. I don't know.
I don't know about all that.
It would sit well with me. On the one hand, I'm like, yo, good shit, Podrick, but I thought it's just not believable.
So who kills the Night King, though? Well, obviously, probably Jon, but
probably Jon or a dragon, Beric. I don't know. I don't fucking know. But I want to see the Night King do some crazy shit. That's all I want to see. More crazy.
His amount of fuckery is just gonna go up. Now that he has his dragon.
The Tyrion being a Targaryen theory is a lot more credible than that, though. And I also like that theory a lot more than this Brad Night King theory that people are still trying to push. Even after this episode, people are still trying to push it. So
yeah, I was kind of believing it at first, but now I'm looking like, nah.
I mean, yo, this episode even gives me. That's the one thing, though. It definitely gives more credence to what we were talking about last week, which was the Night King's plan. Like, he clearly waited so he can capture a dragon. It doesn't seem like any other logical interpretation of what happened last week makes sense. He didn't have to sit there and watch them hold up on that ledge for one dead man. You know, he could have kept marching, left them there. 6 men. Doesn't matter.
Right.
It's like he knew the dragon was coming, took it out, had the spear ready, took that shit out, had the chains ready somewhere, dug that shit up. And how else was he going to break through the wall? The giants? Like, how else was he going to break through that wall?
Exactly. It's like the foresight that this man has.
Yeah, it seems like he had some serious foresight there. So that's it for me.
I don't know.
Incredible. But that could just be the Night King's own crazy fucking
right.
shit.
We need this man's origins. We need some time with the Night King.
Exactly. I think Brad's the
only
Night
one
King
can
do that shit, though. Brad's the only one that can do that shit.
I want a Night King episode. That's what I want.
Yeah. I would really like to see that. I think episode 4 would be a good place for that.
Yeah, right before it all goes down.
Exactly. Jon will die again and be completely reborn in the flames of dragons as Azor hot. Yo, taking it to the deep lore. I like that. Though.
Right.
I like that though. I mean, we still need that full-on explanation of that shit too. So
we do.
I see Bran warging into a dragon fighting the ice. Yo, that'd be lit.
That would be fucking awesome.
I'm not gonna lie. I would love to see that. That'd be too much like Dragon Age Inquisition. Yo, you guys are fucking awesome. I love the Game of Thrones chat, man.
I know, right?
Always love the Game of Thrones chat. So fun.
And also, some rumors going around that we're getting a Bethesda Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah. My friend was telling me about that earlier. Which Bethesda making a Game of Thrones game.
So it was basically going to be Skyrim, a Skyrim mod.
Yeah,
which I'm okay with.
Pretty much. I think I can't think of anybody better to make an actual Game of Thrones RPG though.
Right. So if they want to do Robert's Rebellion and they're not going to give us a series, then they can do that.
Yeah, I kind of lost a little bit of respect for Robert now, though.
Yeah,
this revelation just makes me lose a little bit of respect for. You're still a fun dude, though.
Dude. That's what he was all about, the fun. I mean, even to his very end, the guy was smashed and cast that by board.
He went out, dude. He was, he was like, "Oh shit, I fucked up." It's a hunting accident. You get wasted before you go hunting, dude.
Oh man.
All right, but yeah, we're gonna get out of here. I think it's almost Rick and Morty time, so
yes,
I gotta bounce. But thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you very much.
I definitely want to. Hopefully, JoJo. I want everybody to hear JoJo's thoughts, man, because JoJo's gonna have some shit to say.
I know, right?
Just sit out here and talk for 30 minutes about the episode, I guarantee, uninterrupted. But yeah, we're gonna get out of here, guys. Peace.